everybody. How are you tonight? How are you doing tonight, Jeff?
Doing good. You?
I'm doing great now that the sun is down. Not so much when the sun is up, but when the sun is down, I'm doing fine. So, how is everyone in the chat doing tonight? Hopefully, better now that it's dark outside, because I hear the whole country. I don't know about Europe, but the United States boiling unless you're like in the mountains of Montana. We're all boiling. Let's see. Who do we have tonight? Let's see. I'm going to go on YouTube. Hold on one second because I can only see like 10 messages, and I know there's more than that. I do see we have Super Mario Brothers 3. It's very good to see you. We were worried about you. We were worried. Let's see. Let me get to the chat over here. We were worried. Oh, let me lower that. Okay. So yes, Super Mario Brothers 3 was first tonight, followed by Jency. Hi, Jency. Good to see you. Third in the chat was Jeff. Let's see. Pushing Button 62 is here, which is good because we have a presentation.
Hi, Pushing.
From
Hi,
Pushing.
everybody.
We have Noise Guru, who said it's no longer called Grease. Now it's called, I'm not saying that. Let me see if I can see. I can't see that. I can't. It's too far back. Let's see. I'm scrolling. Who else is here? There's not a lot. There's a lot more people that I can see that's watching that's not in the chat. So hello, lurkers. Good to see you. Come say hello. Now, we're going to do something a little bit different today because I have been telling Jeff he should be playing his music more often. Well, he finally agreed to play because he was not going to play it again, and I had a problem with that. And finally, he agreed to. So we're actually going to give you another moment to, if you didn't get that snack or you want to heat up your coffee, we're going to play one of Jeff's songs first before we get into it. Does that sound okay to everyone? Jency said never heard Jeff play.
I don't play. I don't call it music. It's comedy because I'm not a singer. I am a rapper. I can do that pretty good, but I'm not a singer. But so I just call it comedy.
And Pushing Button says Jeff's music is awesome.
Thanks, Push.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
It's all right.
I would classify Jeff's music as, how do I word this? See, Jeff's a songwriter. That's what Jeff is.
A parody artist.
A parody songwriter.
Or wannabe parody artist.
You still write the songs.
Yeah, so right.
You are a songwriter. A parody songwriter. Think like Weird Al Yankovic, who, takes songs like he took like Bad and like give me some examples. I can't think right now. There's Bad, Beat It.
There was Eat It, Amish Paradise, White and Nerdy.
Yeah, so he took the original songs and made parodies of them. That is exactly what Jeff does. Exactly. Satire, music, parody, music. Yes, Jency.
And I do have originals, but I do not share them online, with the exception of one that I did, and I really don't think it went well. So I prefer my parodies.
You mean the Mandela one?
No.
The Mandela one's original.
They're parodies, though.
Oh, you're just saying the words are Mandela, but it's still to a song. I got you.
Right. I did a completely original one with a Donald Trump AI, and I didn't do it right. It was okay. It got some views, but it wasn't as good as my parodies. I prefer doing parodies.
You just got a compliment from Jency calling you Weird Jeff Yankovic.
I'm not nearly as good as him, but I'm okay, I guess.
Am I allowed to share that to the screen? Is that what the video looks like?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to get the song going. I'm going to make sure everything's in order because one presentation is gigantic. It's gigantic. I've been trying to present it for 3 weeks, but it was so big that it was taking forever. So I'm gonna, while we're playing the song, I'm gonna make sure it's in order before we start, and enjoy Jeff's music, guys.
And this one is brand new, just posted today.
Yep, here we go. Adding you to the stage. I'm full screen in it.
You look 107 right now, and you're hooked up on more drugs than Charlie Sheen. You stand there in a daze and you sound like shit. You should never ever debate Donald Trump again. Your dementia's been exposed so bad no one can pretend. Saying you beat Medicare, well that was the chef's kiss. I said, bye dear, yeah, you done fucked up. Debating is the hardest part. Reason now you dumb old fart. What's that look on your face? You look like a retard. Debating is the hardest part. You admitted that you ran Medicare to the ground. You finally accidentally spit out the truth. Nothing about your performance was good. CNN can't even cover for your ass right now. Losing to Trump is no fun, but you'll finally learn how. With Trump we're gonna live like we wanna live now. I said, ha ha, Biden, and oh boy, debating is the hardest part. Reason now you dumb old fart. What's that look on your face? You look like a retard. Debating is the hardest part. Your career's finished, Joe. They'll try to replace you when truth is in your face. You say simply not true. You're losing really hard. You old pathetic fool. Whose charade's gone too far. Truth is we can't stand you. You should be shit can, yeah. Debating is the hardest part. Reason now, you dumb old fart. What's that look on your face? You look like a retard. Debating is the hardest part. Yeah, debating is the hardest part. This is fighting. This is harder to say. You corrupt old fart. It's just waiting. You corrupt old fart. Debating is the hardest part. Fuck Joe Biden!
Jeff, we need to talk about that. I should have made t-shirts. And put them on TikTok.
For what?
We finally beat Medicare.
Yeah, they're all over the place.
I know. I'm the only one who didn't do it. And I was the first one with a video up.
I had to make fun of that. I knew the minute he said it, I had to put that in a song.
Hi, Go-Kart Bob. Go-Kart Bob's just joining us.
Hey, Go-Kart Bob.
Hi, Roger. I don't know if you were saying something because
Hey,
you just
Roger.
said Sandy. So I don't know if there was a message or you were just saying hi. So hi, Roger.
Hi to Super Mario. Hi to Gen C.
Pushing and Noise.
Noise Guru. And everybody else.
So what is up with Joe Biden now getting an orange tan?
Yeah, what is up with that?
They had to make him appear younger, I think, but no tan is going to convince me of that.
No, I don't think anything is going to convince anybody of that at this point.
Oh man. Okay. So we have a big show, even though we don't have a lot. There's only 4 presentations, but the show is huge because one presentation is equal to 4. So we're going to do a couple intermissions. What we're going to do is we're going to do a few things, do a little intermission, do that one big one, and then an intermission after that. So you guys can take a little break, stretch your legs, refill your coffees, that sort of thing. Because Jeff's finally letting me play his music again.
Yeah, the songs get a lot crazier from there.
Yes. Mr. Super may be popping in, maybe not, because I understand the heat is horrible. And he's been quite busy lately. He's been helping out a lot. So he may pop in, but he may not. It may just be the 2 of us tonight. And how about we jump into the Flickr?
All right. So what did you want to start with?
Whatever you want to start with. You know what I mean. You know the order.
I'd like to go in order this time.
Well, yeah, it is in order. I'm just saying, I don't know if you want to start with. You saw that one presentation from the chat, correct? From work?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Then just start right after wax lips.
Well, I'm not sure which one it is that I saw, so I'm just going to start with this one here.
It starts with Teresa, Reese.
Oh, no, that's not the one I got up here.
Yeah, it starts with Teresa's.
Maybe it is.
Nope, that is definitely not. That is the last one.
Okay, you want to wait on that one?
Yeah, I put them in the order we need to go in to fit with the intermissions.
That's the first one I see.
Yeah, I start where I left off. I don't start at the top. I start where I left off.
Ah, okay.
See?
Would that be the wax lips one?
Yeah, the wax lip after the wax lips one. The wax lips we did on the morning show.
So Grease.
Correct. Oh, but wait, we have an announcement to make because you're finally here.
Oh, that's right.
I know. So it's not set up yet, but Jeff sent me a laptop, everyone. I have a laptop here, which means I'm going to be able to present myself. So if Jeff can't make it and Mr. Super can't make it, I can still have a show. So we have a laptop. It's acquired. It's here. Just want to let everyone know. I've been holding that a secret for a little over a week now. That was hard. So thank you to Jeff again, even though I thanked him like 5 or 6 times already. So thank you again. Hey, LVK. LVK is here. Nope, hey, you didn't. We are just starting now. You are here right on time. Aw. Go-Kart Bob says, Mario is my new best friend. He's the only one who left a comment on my new video. Oh, that's so sweet. You hear that, Mario?
I didn't even know he did videos.
Well, maybe you need to go subscribe. Hey, Go-Kart Bob, put your link in the chat, please.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, we are ready to go. But when he puts his link in the chat, I will pin it for a little bit.
Oh, I found him. I think.
Super Mario says, Go Kart Bob, you're very welcome, my friend. I still have a cough and I gotta mute again. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. So, part one is credit to Teresa Lynch. Of course, it's Greece. And of course, I found something else while researching hers. Go Kart Bob says, I haven't been able to make videos for 2 years. Well, that's okay, because you know what they say. It's like riding a bicycle. And you have to start somewhere.
Yeah.
So at least you started. That's the most important part. Still put your link in the chat. The more people who sub, it'll give you the, the drive to make more. That's the way I see it, at least. Because of my phone, but now it's fixed. That's good to hear. All right, we can go on the next one, please. So part one is cotton candy. At the end of the movie, everyone is celebrating the end of high school at the Rydell High Carnival. Now, I don't expect everyone to know this because I sure as heck didn't. Marty Maraschino is seen buying cotton candy from the teacher. What color cotton candy do you remember or do you think it was? So if you don't remember it, what color cotton candy do you think it was in 1977? Well, actually, the movie was filmed in 77, supposedly taking place in the 1950s. So which color cotton candy do you think it was?
I don't know this one. I don't pay attention to those kind of details in movies like that.
Well,
I would guess pink, though.
You would guess pink. Noise Guru says pink. Pushing Button says pink. Okay, Go Kart Bob's going to post a link at the end of the show. That's fine. No idea about guess pink, says LVK. Guessing is quite all right.
In fact, I don't even remember this character.
The teacher?
Yeah, I remember nothing about the teacher.
Interesting.
But I was never really a big fan of Grease, the first one. I liked the second one better, even though that's the one everyone hates.
No, I like the second one.
I thought the second one was good. I don't know why people hate it so much. The songs were funny and it was entertaining to me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't remember the teacher. I remember there was a teacher, but I don't remember anything about the teacher, what she looked like. I mean, anything.
Noise Guru says pink ladies. Yeah, I would assume pink because of the pink ladies.
Yeah, that would make sense. I'm not a fan of musicals to begin with, but I did like the second one.
I did not know that. Olivia Newton-John was born in the UK, not Australia or New Zealand. Really?
Never really knew where she was born.
I thought she was born in Australia. Never liked Grease at all, says LVK.
Yeah, I totally get that.
Well, we can go on. So, Teresa remembers pink, and while I cannot say for sure if it was pink or blue, I can say that if it was anything other than pink or blue, I would have paid more attention to it. So I agree it was probably pink. But it's not pink, it's green. And in another scene, it's a green so light that it looks yellow. Do you remember seeing green cotton candy? I don't even remember cotton candy being anything but pink and blue until like the late 90s. So green in the 70s or the 50s is a Mandela alone for me.
I agree.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I really, until like the late 90s, I'd only ever seen pink or blue cotton candy, nothing else.
It was always just pink or blue till the 90s.
And that's why I think this is a Mandela, because even if you don't remember it, green cotton candy in the 70s, supposedly in the 50s.
Yeah, that's not right. And plus, it's a Mandela movie to begin with, so I would expect more changes.
Correct. Yes, Henry Winkler was considered for the role of Danny. I remember hearing that.
Heard some other names too, but I forgot who it was.
Mr. Super is in the chat, and Mr. Super says yes, pink or blue. Yes, I'm trying to see the profile pic. It's cute, but it's hard to see on my little screen. But I see Mario. I see the Super something. Super. I can't read it. Is it Stone? Yes, Mr. Super. Super Mario is back. Hey, Kim Ray. Good to see you. All right, so I do want to point out that in color theory, red and pink are the exact opposite colors to green on the color wheel. So it actually makes sense to me that it's green now if it was pink for Teresa. Because they're the exact opposites, and we're in an upside down world, so that's the only thing I got. It's just interesting to me that the opposite of pink is green.
Hi, Kim Ray.
It's Mario and Luigi is Cheech and Chong. I see it better on screen. That's awesome. Unfortunately, this is not a significant scene, so there is no residue that we could find. But while searching for this residue, I saw something wrong. Something I have researched before because of the Mandela For Me Grease logo. So the Grease logo is the red car with the word Grease in it. I don't remember the windshield sticking up, and there's residue where it's not there. I covered the logo before, so I've looked at the car before. The car is the issue. So at the end of the movie, Danny and Sandy drive off in his spruced up, greased Lightning. Let me ask you a question. Do you remember greased or grease?
Grease.
In the chat, greased or grease? Because on the car, like residue of people making the car, they write grease, right? But it's Greased Lightning. The song is called Greased Lightning.
Yeah, for me it was Grease Lightning.
Yeah, it's greased.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right. Then there's a movie with Richard Pryor called Greased Lightning. And I also remember that as Grease Lightning.
All right, well, this is the question. Okay, LBK never paid much attention, but thought it was greased. No D for Ryu. Hi, Ryu.
Hey, Ryu.
No D question mark. So here's the question. In the dream sequence at the end, as they're driving off into the clouds, do you remember the hood of the car being red like the car or clear plastic? So red or clear? Uh-oh, Jeff's crashing. So until Jeff comes back, let's see, we have pushing buttons with grease stuff. Because it's lightning that is grease. Grease plus D for Noise Guru. RRFTB, welcome. Remembers the hood clear. We know. We know, Jeff. I'm writing it. We knew before immediately. Your computer tells us it's going to crap out on us. How do you not have a wrench, RRFTV? I thought I gave you one. Hold on. I'm fixing that. It's fixed. Welcome to the Wrench Club, RRFTV. I don't know why you didn't have one before. That's very strange. Push a button says clear, I think. LVK says, I thought it was red. Never saw a car with a clear hood before. A transparent car would be pretty darn cool, though. Yeah, I agree. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. Hi, Gary. Good to see you. So the question while Jeff is gone is, in the movie Grease, did the car have a red hood or a clear hood? What do you remember? How does Dan not have a wrench? Hey, Dan, I'm giving you a wrench. Hold on. There you go. All better. Good to see you. So again, the question is, in the movie Grease, the car at the very end, did it have a red hood or a clear hood? It wasn't clear, says Mr. Super Sidewinder. Noise Guru says, no one wants a transparent car. You'd see all the schmutz flinging around. It was red, says Roger Ledwell. So far, the chat's about 50-50. RRFTB question. Whoa, the chat just jumped. You say, I remember tripping out that you could see the engine through the hood. When? When did you see it? I'm curious. I never saw a clear hood either, says Kim Ray. You're welcome. Okay, I'll do my best. Jeff is back. Hold on one second. Pushing buttons really doesn't remember. Hello, welcome back. You don't have to say anything in the chat. Your computer makes a noise, a chime, to let us know you crashed.
Oh, okay.
We know.
I mean, by now, everybody probably knows, yeah.
Yeah, but your computer lets us know. No, not when it was flying. I mean, well, that's interesting that you say when it was flying. But more importantly, I'm asking, like, the decade or year that you saw it. I'm curious. Real or not for real says, I remember a red hood and greased lightning. That's Josh, right? Real or not for real? That's Josh?
I don't know. Is it?
I think it's ever Josh, yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think it is.
Back when it was released. Wow, that's awesome. Thank you for letting me know. And that you remember it when it was flying. You didn't say, like, during the garage dance. Let's see. Roughly thereafter, says RRFTV. That's okay. I was 1 when it came out. I did not see it when it was, new.
I didn't see it till 1998.
I saw it in the 80s. You know, when they had it on TV, like on TBS or something.
Yeah. So I would have never watched it on my own. I had a girlfriend that wanted to go see it in the movies when they re-released it. That was around 97, 98, something like that. That was the first time I saw it.
Hey, JRG Mighty. I think I'm the only one who never saw that movie, only seen clips.
Which movie?
All right. Grease. We're talking about Grease.
Oh.
All right. So here's the thing. It's about 50-50 in the chat. So for those of you who have my memory of the red hood and have never seen a clear hood on this car, prepare yourself. Next slide, please. I do not remember the clear plastic at all. It was red. I also do not remember their faces and the group reflecting on the clear plastic hood in the final scene. So those of you that do remember the clear hood, do you remember everything reflecting like a mirror when they're flying away? Because I don't.
That looks wrong to me.
Yeah, that's what made me notice something was wrong. Teresa sent me this image, and I'm like, why is that reflecting like that?
It was red for me.
Yeah, it was red for half the chat. That's what I'm saying. It's like 50-50. Roger, I can't check my email until after this presentation because I might get kicked out.
See, that's something significant, whereas the cotton candy is something I wouldn't have even paid attention to in the first place.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's Josh. I thought, yes. I never know what account I'm on. It's okay. Pushing button says it does look pretty weird, the reflection. And Go Kart Bob will be right back. So guys, that's the only one I saw was pushing. Those of you that remember clear, do you remember it reflecting like this? Anyway, we can go on. Okay, Roger, thank you. It's even clear during the Greased Lightning song in the garage. This is so wrong, I can't. So RRFTV said he noticed it when the car was flying. But it's even clear here. Can you zoom in on that, please? No. Oh my God, no. I'm sorry, that was not the way it was for me. Oh my God. The clear part even goes beyond the headlights.
Absolutely not. It stands out like a sore thumb. It's ridiculous.
That's not my... Those of you that do remember it, it's okay. It's okay to have the current memory. But half of us in this chat and the entire panel do not remember that. It's so wrong. Mr. Super Sidewinder says, just no. That's not even the right car, says Voice Guru. No, that's a dream sequence. It's a white car. The car is white. What in the hot rod is that, says LVK? I believe you 100% that it was clear for you. But 100% for me, it was red. It was the same color as the car.
Yep.
It's okay. It's all right, Dan. You're fine. You're not the only person who's never seen it. JRG Mighty's never seen it either.
It's okay to not have seen it. It's okay to have current memory, whatever.
I agree the model of car looks off. I will agree with you. It looks too squished. It's too short. The car is too short. Something's wrong there. All right, we can go in. Like, that car looks better to me. It's longer and thinner. And
yeah.
But so many people remember it red, including the creators and prop department of Grease Live.
That's when you know something's up.
Mm-hmm. I also covered the lightning pattern on the car in my past. I don't remember all those lightning bolts. Once again, my memory matches the live play better than the movie version. So the top is the Hot Wheels, but that is the pattern in the movie, and that is the car in the movie. On the bottom is the car they used in Grease Live, with the one big lightning bolt. That's how I remember the lightning.
Yeah,
not all those little lightning streaks.
And they clearly remembered it too.
Mr. Super says, I wish I hadn't seen it. How does one unsee something? So here's the current reality. Hey, Lord Frybread, good to see you. Lord Frybread says, all that I know is the Grease, no D, Grease Lightning song got nasty, way past PG. Super Mario says, Grease TV show Yeah, but it's still called Grease, though. That's probably why it's called Grease, Rise of the Pink Ladies. But the song is Greased Lightning. And I am going to try to show you. Jeff, can you zoom in on the top left car, please? They write, this is in a museum. They wrote on the car, Grease Lightning. Not greased, Grease. Do we see this in yellow?
Dead giveaway right there.
Grease, not greased. I just want to show you. And that's in a museum.
That's what I remember.
I think it's Madame Tussauds. And here's the crazy, that's the Hot Wheels car. And this is the crazy, you got to zoom out to see it, the reflection. Look at the reflections on the car. I can't. I don't remember that. Hey, Suso.
Hey, Suso. Car's wrong for him, too.
The car is wrong for me. No, don't do it. Want to get into grease. I'm off to bed. Night, kids. Night, Suso.
Night, Suso.
All right, we can go on to the residue. So these are people drawing it and making cars of it with a red hood, like I remember.
And that's the thing. If you're doing that, you would want to be accurate. You would want to do it as it is, as you see it.
Correct.
So that's clearly how they saw it, because that's how it was.
Correct. There's even like a cutout pattern you can follow to build a car for a set for school plays. That's why there's a lot of these wooden cars. They're for the school play. And they're all with a red hood. They could just get a piece of plexiglass. But instead, they built a red hood. Then again, the instructions say a red hood. It's all residue. Oh, even the Grease logo, like the thing on the poster, that's the bottom right, has a red hood. Same thing again. That's a different drawing, even though it looks the same. It's a different artist at the top. Do you guys remember green cotton candy in Greece? Green cotton candy being a thing in the 70s or the 50s? And do you remember a clear hood on Danny's car? Let us know what you remember in the comments below. And thank you again to Teresa Lynch for sharing the find. Have we talked about Jimmy Carter? I don't really talk about those. I'm not usually affected by them, but I do remember him dying. Is he still alive?
He is.
Yeah, I'm affected by that one. That's rare. I am rarely affected by those. I can count. I think I'm affected by 3 total, and that's one of them.
I'm affected by a few of them, and one's really big for me, the Louis Anderson one, but there's not too many of those that I'm affected by. Jimmy Carter is not one of them.
Well, for me, the biggest one is also a name change, Bobcat Goldthwait.
Yep.
Which is now Goldthwait. You can't even say it, Gold.
Yeah, I noticed that too, like a long time ago, and I'm like, what is going on here? Was that his name? It sounds weird. Like long before I was, Mandela affected, I noticed that.
Hi, Jennifer. You made this one. Wait, Jimmy Baker is 2Ks now?
Yeah. That's been like that for a long time.
Oh, that's weird.
That's one that I noticed also before I knew of the Mandela effect, like way before.
Wait. Oh, Bob Barker. What about Bob? Bob Barker is definitely not with us for me. He passed away, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
For the second time for me.
Hello, neighbor. How are you dealing with the heat? Because it's awful here. It's so bad. We're worse than some places in Florida right now. It's horrible. And it's going to be like this till Tuesday. So what's up next, Jeff? If it's the one, I think it's the one. I gotta do your intro, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, intro time. All right, Jeff. We have a presentation tonight. Take it away.
All right, credit pushing button 62. Recently, I showed a new type of UFO, one that looked like a meteorite at first.
Wait, before you go to the next slide, just a warning. There is a lot of cursing coming up. That's all. All right, go ahead.
There's a lot of that in my songs, too.
Look at
that. Look at that shit, dude. You want me to play it first?
You can read it. Doesn't matter.
I'll read it first. But after the fire and sparks died down, you were left with glowing orbs floating, moving up and down, flying straight across the sky, and even moving in zigzags and lines.
So we already showed this before. You can go ahead.
Holy shit, dog! It's a fucking meteor! It's a fucking meteor, dog!
I'm actually going to tell you to pause at a certain point.
Oh my god! Oh my god, that was fucking sick! Dog, that's alien. That's alien.
What the fuck is that?
That's aliens coming to the fucking...
Alright, pause.
Tyler.
What? There's a message on the screen that they disappear and reappear. At first. Like, as they're falling, they do disappear and reappear. Once they reappear, they stay. So I want to point that out. There's another thing I need to point out that I noticed on... Because I've had multiple videos of this from different states. And they say something that I've noticed in the other videos. So go on.
What Tyler.
What the fuck is that?
Tyler.
What the fuck is
Tyler.
that?
What the fuck is going on?
They're going sideways.
They're going sideways. They ain't even following no more. Hey, look at this green dot on my camera, Tyler.
Stop.
Look at the green dot. Look at the green dot.
Look at the green dot. That green dot appears in every single video with this meteorite UFO type deal. Every video has a green dot like flying around. I thought it was a camera artifact when I first saw this. But it's in all of them from different people in different states. So that's weird. All right, go on.
See it. Tyler,
Actually,
what the fuck is going on? They're standing there. They're hovering there. Look, they're red. They're red. They're red. They're red. They're red.
What the fuck, dude?
You gotta hit pause or something.
Those ain't meteors, bro. Look, that one's flying.
And then you should be able to hit mute right next to it. It's going to restart the video. Alright, well, we're just going to watch it again. So again, I've shown, we've even debunked the man's, there's a man's excuse for this. The man's excuse is that people, either military or whatnot, are jumping out of airplanes, which you don't see, by the way. That's something I failed to mention when we debunked that man's excuse. There's no airplane. It just looks like a meteor falling from the sky. I don't think anybody shows an airplane flying across the sky first. It's just a meteor. It looks like a meteor. But they're claiming that there are people jumping out of airplanes with flaming flares attached to their ankles. There are people.
Bad lie. Just another lame excuse they come up with, like they do all the time.
Right. But there are people that do jump out of airplanes with flares on their ankles. But it's one company, and they're definitely not in all these states. All these videos are coming in from different states. It's one company, one group of skydivers. They do it paid for commercials and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's definitely not. It's totally a lie. It's a man's excuse. They're making it up. And yeah. So the point is, they hover. They travel in lines. They look like white and orange dots in the sky. They form formations, do all sorts of weird stuff. Before we go any further, we have Travis Joe in the chat. Helen Sky Gazer the Frosties here. We have Morgan in the chat. Good to see you. Good to see all of you. Let's see, we also have Woo Riders DG. Everybody's jumping in at one time. That's why I had to stop for a minute. Okay, and there's Jennifer. Good to see you guys. Okay, so again, this is for those of you that are just joining us. Pushing Buttons sent me some photos, and we're about to get to them. Let's go on. You got to read all that, Jeff.
Should I
read the bottom first, and then the top.
Think Pushing Buttons caught one of these meteorite UFOs in a series of photographs. His account is above. Early on July 4th, I was outside around 4:30 a.m. I generally find myself looking skyward when it's a clear night. It was very clear with many stars shining in the night sky. Right above me, I notice a star moving slowly and heading north. I can usually see something like that maybe 2 or 3 times a night. But shortly after watching it for a few seconds, I saw another one in the same spot, and it was going in the same direction. When I saw the second one following first, I knew it was what I have seen before. Actually, Joe Martinez and myself have both seen this happen. We both estimated about 70 lights when we witnessed this before. I tried to record this on video, but it was too dark. But luckily, the pictures turned out pretty great. I only saw maybe 15 to 20 lights this time, but it was going on before I noticed them. I really wanted to see where they were originating from. That turned out to be right above me. I would first see what looked like a very dim light come into my vision, moving at the same speed as the brighter ones. It became as bright as the others within a second or two. I believe they were fading out like they came in, just above the tree line. I think I could see 4 or 5 at a time in one look. And here are his photos.
So there's 3 of them. But now you're going to see all of them at once on the next slide. So this is the order they were sent to me in. Jeff, next slide. So you're probably going to have to zoom in so they can see. It honestly looks like a constellation. It's insane. No way. Absolutely not. They just, no. And he got a close-up of one. It's on the next slide. They look like, I don't even know what they look like. But they do look like those things that came out of the meteor. Some look like they have wings. Oh, you sent them to me in the reverse order. You did.
Do you think this is the UFO he caught on camera, or do you think it's a different kind? Either way, stars don't move across the sky, and they are unidentified, so they are definitely UFOs. Thank you again to Pushing Button 62 for sharing his photos and experience.
Thank you, Pushing. I think they're awesome photos.
Yeah.
I think they're awesome. They're great. But yeah, you did send them in reverse order because that's the order I had them in.
I think they're definitely UFOs, and not whatever excuse they want to make for what it is.
Can you guys say a prayer for Ryan's mom, aka Cookie Monster? Sure. I don't know Ryan's mom, but I definitely will. I hope she's okay. I'm going back up to see if I missed anything. What is happening in the chat? Helen says, like drones or planes or something, could be the government. Oh, you're welcome. You don't have to thank me. Thank you for sharing them. Good job, Button, says Roger. Yes,
Yeah,
please say a prayer for Ryan's mom. Hey, Michael Fontaine.
Hey, Michael Fontaine.
He's a panel member on Flatzoids. I don't know Flatzoids, so you can definitely put a link in the chat. Okay, so we're about to get into this huge presentation. So would you like to do a little intermission and play a song for a minute so they can get prepared? Because it's very long, guys. If you need to warm up coffee, take a little break, grab a snack, this is the time to do it. Because it's a very long presentation coming at you.
Maybe we should play like 2 of them. What do you think?
Sounds good.
All right.
So an average presentation has about, at the most like 8 to 10 slides. This one's 60. So if you need a snack, a drink, a bathroom break, a smoke, whatever you got to do, this would be the time.
And I have to give a warning. It's about to get a lot crazier than that last song.
As in language?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, if there's kids, don't let them listen.
Ever.
I will pin that,
Ever.
Mr.
When I'm
Super.
playing my stuff.
Mr. Super, the link to Flatzoids is pinned to the top of the chat. If anyone wants to go subscribe, this would also be the time to do so. All right, here we go. Yes. I forgot. I didn't realize I was on mute. I was telling you were playing the intro.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
It's okay. I was on mute. It was my fault.
I forgot about the intro.
So I'm saying we haven't played it in so long.
Yeah.
I had to play it. All right, here we go.
Mama's got a surprise for Dad, but he won't be mad. Mama made up her mind, transitioned to a man. Look at her now, the doctor did too good a job in hell.
Oh no. Are you crashing? Guys, Jeff's computer just crashed. Guarantee it. 100%. He wouldn't just stop it like that. Oh no. Maybe I should send this laptop back to him. Oh. Jeff, are you with us? I don't think he is. That sounds awesome. I love cabins. Oh my God. I'll probably never be in one again. Dan says, to go catch smoke, I'm staying in a cabin in Big Bear on vacation, so I'm awake now. Well, we're happy you're awakened with us. He is here in spirit. It's great. Oh, I hope your head feels better. Oh, super. I haven't added the songs yet. Let me see if I have any songs from Ray. Oh, I have a song from Ray to play till Jeff gets back. Let's see. This one.
Do you ever have one of those days? You know, one of those days when you just don't even want to get out of bed that day. So you just lay in bed. One of those days where you just don't even want to wake up. You don't want to get up. You don't want to do a damn thing. Sometimes I just want to close my eyes and fade away. I wish I was a kid again. Sometimes I talk with the old Ray that died away. I just want to live again. Sometimes I just lay in bed all day and sleep my life away. I hope God is listening. Sometimes I just turn everything off and isolate. I just ain't fitting in. I wish there was a way to test if the sun were 93 million miles away. Just ain't believing it. Oh, I wanna go back to sleep again and close my eyes, and close my eyes.
I'll give a damn about your programming, man. You don't know me from a ham sandwich. 9/11, yeah, we know the man planned it. I studied Earth, and the Earth ain't a damn planet. Boston, tough to do a dab with no dab stick. But yabba dabba do, Ray, your rhymes are mad sick. My lighter ran out, hand me the matchstick. And you'll never ever see a rock flow like mad rhymes of venom. Attack 'em with the pen and end. There's no pretending. You my friend till the end. True kings, truth is, you wanna know what the truth brings? Me, these raps in accordance with my mood swings. So stay stuck in the past, cause I'm moving on to new things.
Sometimes I just wanna close my eyes and fade away. I wish I was a kid again. Sometimes I talk with the old Ray that died away. Sometimes I lay in bed all day and sleep my life away. I hope God is listening. Sometimes I just turn everything off and isolate. I just ain't fitting in. I wish there were a way to test if the sun were 93 million miles away. Just ain't believing it. Oh, I wanna go back to sleep again and close my eyes, and close my eyes.
Round two.
Mama's got a surprise for Dad, but he won't be mad. Mama made up her mind, transitioned to a man. Look at her now, the doctor did too good a job, and how poor Daddy's gonna lose control when he finds out his wife's a pro. Just one look at Mama's new ding-a-ling will make Dad hop on the very next train out of town. Mama's wiener, watch it grow again. Run, Dad, please don't let her kiss ya. Mama's wiener means that she's old man. Hey, Mom, Dad's gonna divorce ya. Papa is broken-hearted. On a train he departed. My, look at Mama's wiener grow. Mama's wiener is such a giant show. My, Dad can run, look at him go. Dad is angry as hell, that his wife's now would do. She's even got bigger feet, now she's a size 15 shoe. Look at him go. He left tracks on the floor, Mom screaming, no. Please don't leave me, it's just a schlong. So what if I change my name to One? Just one look at Mama's new ding-a-ling made Daddy hop on the very next train out of town. Mama's wiener, watch it grow again. Run, Dad, please don't let her kiss ya. Mama's wiener means that she's old man. Hey, Mom, Dad's gonna divorce ya. Papa is broken-hearted. On a train he departed. My, look at Mama's wiener grow. Mama's wiener is such a giant show. My, Dad can run, look at him go. Mama's wiener was enough to say bye-bye for Daddy forever. Papa's leaving, what an angry man. Bye, Dad, we're all gonna miss ya. Mama's wiener, it showed again. Please, Mom, get that thing a holster. Now they're both broken-hearted, and Daddy has departed. Why, Mom, did you need a giant show? Mama's wiener, it is really gross. My, Daddy's fast, look at him go. Now here's a better story that needs to be heard. Uncle Dickie, could you read us a fighting story, please? Please. All right, you kids get to bed. I'll get the Barton book. You tucked in? Yeah. Here we go. Once upon a time, not long ago, when people virtue signal because they was slow, when laws were broke, no justice stood, and Biden ruled the country because he ain't no good, but he said little girls' hair on their head. He was horny as I told him this is what he said. Jill Spring means she won't give me no ass, so for second graders I'll make a mad dash. He sipped a lot of traumatized routines, but he couldn't stop us like he had a disease. He sipped another and another in front of the dad and mother. Tried to sip a girl who was a DT undercover. The girl grabbed his arm and he started to panic. She's like, keep still, Joe, put away your dick. Punch him in his belly, then he took a crap. And little did he know that he saw him fat. Put away his dick and said, why'd you hit me? She said, you terrorized this kid in the city. He said, that's simply not true how you figure. She said, don't lie, your nose just got bigger. The body got loose and ran him around the block, but then this puppet sniffed on another lady cop. Then he made a phone call to his sister. This is what he thought, but it was Jill, so he missed her. Joe Biden had great expectations, like a York peppermint patty. Had a sensation. Went to the middle school and made a left. He was running, but he fell and he ran out of breath. Got up off the ground, fit to do some sniffing. Horny! And he made his move inside of the school building. Tripped up the stairs, got to the top floor. Opened up the door, and guess who we saw? Hunter the coke fiend, snorting coke, who's scoping out teenagers on heated grope. He said, what the hell are you doing here, son? He said, Dad, you are not the only one who gropes young girls, tries to bend them over, tries to stick them with your cock, and now they choke you. Like father, like son, Dad, are you proud of me? Did I graduate from Canada University? Joe said, son, I am quite flattered, but we're both fucked because all the cops scattered. Pull the fire alarm like foam in that black brick. Then we'll make a break for it like nothing happened. But it didn't work. They both got busted instead. Then he heard, come out with your hands on your head. And in his pants, he's rubbing his slug as he sees the young lady start to run on. Sirens sounded, Biden's astounded, and before too long, him and his boy was surrounded. Put away his cock and so went his glory. And this is the way we have to end this story. He's a peddler who's 80, living his wet dream. The cops save the kids, you can still hear them scream. Watch out for Biden, he might snip your ass. He's taking our country down the wrong path. Old ass pedo and his mind ain't right. Good night. Biden stops the big kids. Stops the big kids. Biden stops the big kids. Stops the big kids. Biden stops the those kids. Don't stop those kids. Biden don't stop those kids. Don't stop those kids. Biden don't stop those kids. Don't stop those kids. Biden don't stop those kids. Don't stop those kids. Biden don't stop those kids. Don't stop those kids. Biden don't stop those kids. Don't stop those kids. Biden don't stop those kids. Don't see those kids. Biden don't see those kids. Don't see those kids. Biden don't see those kids. Don't see those kids. That's right. He's the ruler of Biden's drums. Little thumb.
Thank you. Very nice. I'm in the middle of writing a comment. Give me 1 second. I can just say it now. What is Hunter? Oh, do a show on Hunter? Like, you mean do a show about Hunter? Or is Hunter a channel? And thank you again, LVK. Thank you so much. I know you said thank you. I'm looking for the comment. I'm trying to find it. Oh, there's so many comments. There's my thank you. And there's you're welcome from LVK. Thank you so much. But the comment I was referring to, let's see if I get Hunter. Oh, Hunter was a TV show in the early 90s. I did do a Mandela effect about Hunter. I think it was the logo. Jeff, do you remember?
I do. I remember that.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to get into a very, 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 very long presentation. So I hope you're all prepared. Wait, the live stream didn't start 11 minutes ago? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. All right. Whenever you're ready, Jeff. YouTube says it started 11 minutes ago? I have an hour, 10 minutes, and 45 seconds.
Yeah, it's an hour and 10 minutes.
All right, guys. Long one. Here we go. There's a lot in here. This is like part history lesson with Mandela's mixed in. There's a lot. So, sadly, Karen is to blame for this entire presentation. She sent me something that led to the weirdest things, all related to skates. But before I get to her find, I have a question. How do you spell these? One word or two? So you can put one or two in the chat. Roller skates or roller skates? Roller skating or roller skating? Roller blades or roller blades? Sadly, Karen is to blame, sadly. So 2 words for Jency, roller skates. Or roller blades, 2 words. Mr. Super is 2. Oh, roller copter. Morgan is roller. Morgan, you're in a different account now. Now I got to give you another wrench. Let's see. There we go, fixed. 2 words, roller blades for Morgan. LVK, I always spelled them as 1 word. Roller skates, roller blades. Helen is 1. Jency, I always said either roller skates or roller blades. Never heard roller skating. Well, roller skating is the act of skating with roller skates on your feet. Like we have roller skating rinks. Roger is 2 words. You're welcome, Morgan. But roller blades, 1 word. Why are you saying sorry, Travis? Why are you saying sorry? There's no need to be sorry. What the heck is going on with the sorries? No one needs to be sorry. Roller skates, 2 words for pushing. Roller blades, 1 word for pushing. So I guess it's 2 words for Super Mario, because he wrote Kim Fields wore roller skates in the first season of Facts of Life. That is correct. I remember that. Inline skates. Inline skates, 2 words for Angels Don't Fall. Roller blades, 1 word. Roller skates, 2 words.
You see Super Sidewinder's comment?
I see it. Stop it with the sorries. Or you're all going in timeout. I'm not talking about how they're heard, Jency. I'm talking about how they're written. You did make me laugh. Okay, wait. Ever Josh is roller. All of you switching accounts on me. Ever Josh switched devices. Roller blades, 1 word. Roller skates, 2 words. Roller skates, roller blades, 2 words for Jency. Never together. I guess so, LVK. Okay, so here's the thing, guys. A couple of you have the total current reality. And some of you don't remember it like I do. But you don't remember the current reality for one of them. And then a couple of you, like LV, remember it like I do. Yes, Rollerblade was a company. That is correct, Bishop Buttons. All right, let's go on. So for me, they were always 1 word, like LV. LVK. I should say K,
Agreed.
actually, but you know what I mean.
For me
What were you
too.
saying? For you too?
Mm-hmm.
The only exception was the roller rink, but it was roller skating rink, one word, if the full word was said. So on the next one. The weird part is it's always been two words for roller skate, but roller blade is one word. Now here's the thing. Yes, it's a brand name like Push a Button said, but any skates with inline wheels, people call rollerblades. It's like Band-Aid. It doesn't have to be the brand rollerblade. People still call them rollerblades. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's become a generic name for inline skates. People will use rollerblade even though they're not the brand rollerblade.
Yep.
And yet that's one word. So if you remember roller space blade, that's never existed. It's always been one word. Welcome, Desiree. I remember one word for both as well, Ellen, 100%. So here is the current reality with roller skate. Roller skating. That looks so weird to me.
Yeah.
Oh, can you zoom in on that logo at the bottom middle? Manufacturing. I've never seen it written like that before. It's M''F''G. I have never seen that. I sort of pointed out. So here is residue, including like on an album. Roller skate recut. Polaroid's roller skate color palette. Roller skate prototype car. And that thing's strange. Well, actually, strang. Eat. Push him. Here's a toy, rock and roller skate, one word, the way I remember it. It says, for bright, cheery cheeks. Cheeky pink blush stick in roller skate. Here they wrote roller skate to liberate on a check. You can't roller skate in a buffalo herd. And roller skate right there, one word. Jency, I understand it was two words for you, but it was 100% one word for me. It is so weird seeing it two words. Yeah, Jeff. So this is a Barry White song, Roller Skate Club remix. Come on, Roller Skate Club remix. Roller skate polo. I didn't even know that was a thing. Very old. But it's polo on roller skates. And it's the early 1900s. Roller skate pink is the color of the mineral paint above. I've never heard of roller skate polo either. That's why I threw it in there. I wasn't making this presentation any longer than it had to be. Good. So here is a subreddit, r roller skating, roller skate merch, roller skate cake pops, and roller skate skinny, which is an album title. So it's hockey. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. All right, so here is the back of a postcard from the like 1930s, I believe, or 40s. Roller skating rink. That's how I would say it. And here's a question from someone's math homework. Roller skating rink. That's what it was for me. What is a rink? Jeff, we're not too far in. Can you go back to the very beginning really quick? Just like real fast. So Gen Z, next one. That is a roller skating rink on the screen. It's a wood floor, usually in an oval shape, where people go and just roller skate. They rent roller skates, and they roller skate there. He said, oh. You guys call them rings there? We call them rink with a K. Okay, now that the spelling is out of the way, sadly Karen presented me with this picture above. Have you ever seen one-wheel roller skates before? We hadn't, and they aren't the only ones. So yes or no, have you ever seen roller skates like this? The wheels are on the inside ankle.
That is so weird.
Yeah, Jency says no, never. It's like asking what skis are. Jency's in another country, Roger. So they probably call it something different there. Tartaria skates. Yeah, well, we're just starting, Desiree. You're gonna. This is the biggest rabbit hole I've ever had to go through. I've been trying to present this for 3 weeks, and it kept getting bigger. Pushing says crazy. Roger has seen them. Pushing says nope. I've seen a few pics of these, but only in very recent times, in the last year. I'm glad you know what skis are, because they're coming up too. Never in my life, says Helen. I want those. You can have them, Mr. Super. You'll see. Only in pictures, says Roger. Seen somewhere on YouTube, says Ryu. No, but looks fun, says Josh. Never seen these. That's true. Wizard of Oz. The flying monkeys have wheels. You are correct. Like unicycles for each of your legs. All right, here we go. Next. So she sent me that image, and then I found all of these, including, all right, wait. There are older and bigger ones. They seem dangerous too. It's funny seeing pictures of people falling back then because it's such a random photo. I thought they had to hold still for photos back then. You know, like, you wouldn't just see like a random photo like that, someone falling down on the grass. You know what I'm saying? Like, pictures were more purposeful back then. Do you know what I'm saying? And how did they get such a clear picture of this race? Do you know am I making sense here?
Yeah, I agree.
Can you zoom in the top? They're called French skates. The name of them are French skates. It's at the top. 1920s French skates with a dapper daddy of rollerblades. Now you can zoom out again. Weirder still, Mr. Super Sidewinder, you can still buy this type of skate today. Damn.
And how come we've never seen them?
I don't know, but we can go on. But they're on the outside of the foot now instead of the inside. It's more like the one on the right. To be fair, the modern day version does have a back wheel for stability. And the size is closer to this one from the 1910s. Also the fact that the wheels are on the outside instead of the inside. But they weren't the only skate types I'd never seen before. somewhere before the time I remember them being invented. So when I show you them, please let me know if these are new for you too. Go on. There are tons of different skates that predated the skate design we know today, like the Ritter skate for weak ankles, which looks like you could break an ankle easier if you fall. It would literally stick stilts, like, you know, like braces around your ankle and your calf. But if you fall, can you zoom in the top right? I mean left. I'm sorry. I said right. I meant left. Look at his ankle. Look down. Look. Tell me that doesn't look like that would hurt a lot. I think you're worse off there. I don't think it does anything. I think it just makes it more likely to injure yourself. And they were huge. That is a woman holding up one of the Ritter skates. Some ads for them. They were called road skates, by the way. And these are just more skate styles with no info that were supposedly sold to the masses. Have you seen any of these? And actually, the top two will come up again shortly, because I found more info later after I made this slide. Actually, the bottom right one will too, right now. The tricycle and scooter skates were three-wheeled skates on the market in the early 20th century. Have you ever seen three-wheeled skates before? Roger said, I can see a lot of people breaking their necks. So weird. No way, no. Never existed, no. Nope, says pushing. Jeff, have you ever seen three-wheeled roller skates before?
No.
Okay, well, here we go. LVK has not seen these before. So here is the scooter skate. So you can go on. But do you remember them in the 1990s? The wheelwright skate was created by a surgeon in 1989. I have never seen these before, have you? So a 1989 version of what we just looked at. Anyone? Not my reality.
No way. Not in my reality either.
Keep going. Jennifer says no. Jen says no. By a surgeon, a little suspicious, huh? 89, no way, says Go God Bob. No way. Did not hear of these. I grew up in the 80s. Me too. Definitely not. And no, definitely not. Freaking out. Never existed. Nope. Okay. So, can you go back for 1 second? The top two are ads in magazines for the wheelwright skates. They move you is their tagline. And then the next one is the box that they came in. And the next one, Jeff. That's the box they came in. And now if we go to the next one. But you can still buy similar skates today. The Cardiff Cruiser has U.S. and international patents pending. This one is a 4th back wheel for stability. Notice the trend of adding a 4th back wheel for stability. But have you ever seen these? Because you can buy these now. Technically 3-wheeled skates with a 4th wheel on the back for stability. Yep, we're getting that, Morgan. Not there yet. So here's the Cardiff Cruiser. Different styles. Hello, Timothy Man. Here's a question. When do you remember roller skis becoming a thing? Approximate decade. That's the answer I'm looking for. Jeff, what do you remember?
Never.
You don't remember roller skis at all?
Never saw them till just now.
Okay. Jency, roller skis, never. Freaking out. Never, no.
Glad I'm not alone on that.
Pushing Button says 2000s, maybe 90s. Roger says never. I remember those. They were short-lived, says Tim McMahon. Actually, never, says Helen. I have seen those, but not very often. I'm with you, LVK. I have seen them, but not very often. Grass skis, says Roger. Travis Joe says, hold my beer. Mr. Super says 2000s cross-training. Michael Fontaine is guessing the 1930s. They pop up every now and then on my Facebook feed. Same. Isn't that weird? I am trying to read. All right, so we can go on. I would have said the 60s, maybe the 50s, because I'd be guessing completely. But roller skiing with poles has been around since 1935. Without poles, even earlier. But they didn't call them roller skis. It just had the same design. Does this seem too early for you like it does for me? And I know for some of you, this is 100% a Mandela. Yep. You can go on. But in the 1920s, they were using the same style skate as roller skiers today, just without the poles. And I'm going to explain to you why none of this makes sense to me in a minute. Some versions of roller skis even moved up and down like you were pedaling, reminiscent of one of the 1920s bicycle skates. Have you guys ever seen a bicycle skate? 1920s bicycle skate, yes or no? You pedal like on a bicycle, but you're pedaling the skates as a little string for a chain. Hey, Bomber. So yes or no, Jeff, have you ever seen these?
No way. That's absolutely ridiculous to me.
So let's see. Charlie Chaplin would have been hilarious in all of these.
Yeah.
All right, see you soon, Bomber. Jennifer is a no. Let's see. Why did the coolest things exist in the past? I know, right? But as you see, a lot of these things have things you can buy today. Interesting, right? I know, that's how I feel too. Heck no, says Roger. Now my head hurts, says Pushin. Never existed until now. Okay, I'm going to say what the hell, says Morgan. Heck no, says Pushin. Hardware, says Travis. What in the heck, says Tim McMahon. LVK, I've seen these before, but again, only in the last year or two. Yeah, you would wear your legs out fast. 100%, Michael Fontaine. I agree. No, looks comedic, says Helen. Okay, so. Jeff, we can move on. Here are people roller skiing in the 50s and 60s. And notice how the back ski comes up like the pedaling skates of the 1920s. Do we see that? The back leg, how it's bending. Roller skis were just straight metal with 2 wheels that I've seen recently. I don't remember any of them bending up like that. That's totally a Mandela for me. You know, the next one, now we're going back to even earlier. This is how I remember seeing roller skis, but do you see how the foot is like not attached? I have no idea what's going on there. I don't know. Go on. I also never knew rollerblades were invented this long ago. Did you? So we have a 6-wheel, 4-wheel, and 2-wheel inline skate from the 1920s and 30s.
I never heard of rollerblades till the 90s.
Saying that's a company, that's a brand name. That's why. That's what I'm saying. I don't remember inline skates being a thing before rollerblades.
Not just a brand name, like anything that looked like it.
Right. I agree. That's what I'm asking the chat, though. Jency says 70s or 80s. Roger says no. He's never existed, says Jency. Hey, Saddlebum. Good to see you. The company was founded... I'd have to go back and look. We did have it on the screen. But I think it... I'll look it up. 1 second. Okay. Rollerblades was founded... Hold on. Founded in... I gotta write it because it's not telling me. 1980. The company Rollerblades was founded in 1980. That seems too early for me. Yeah, people are freaking out. 1980, yes. All right, we can continue. In more current times, I don't remember there being electric and gas-powered skates in the 70s and 80s. Do you? Yes or no? 70, I'm sorry, it should say 60s, 70s, and 80s, because in the top middle it says 1962 motorized roller skates. So 60s, 70s, and 80s, gas and electric-powered roller skates. Yes or no? Was that in your past? No way for pushing buttons. Jency is screaming no. I've heard of that, says Michael Fontaine. I know Morgan has, because Morgan mentioned it. No way did these go back that far, says LBK. They only existed in Back to the Future, not in reality. I have a friend who had them. Rollerblades 1960 to 64, not 1980. They became modernized in 1980. Well, actually, rollerblades came out technically inline skates in the 1920s. So, not 60 to 64. Nope, says Helen. Morgan remembers rollerblades in 1987. The cheap version. That's what I mean. People call inline skates rollerblades even when they're not rollerblades. Ryu was saying motor skates. No motor skates, never. Okay, we can go on. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. I agree, Travis. But no way are you going to tell me they tried motorizing skates in the 1920s and 30s. But supposedly they did in this reality. They even tried to motorize the skates that look like more modern ski skates. Can you zoom in on the pictures, please? Zoom in a little. So this is Young's automobile road skates. They have them not motorized. But you see that the picture next to it? That's a battery pack. And you see how the one wheel is a little bit different? That's because those are motorized with a battery pack. The ones next to it with the, keep going to the right, the weird one we saw before, that's got the little motor on the side there. I don't know how they work, but that's supposedly motorized. And if you go to the bottom pictures, the one on the left has the battery. That's the gas. That's for gas. That's a gas-powered one. And then the one on the right, motorized skates for the masses. It uses a little like a remote control trigger, like they would use for like a model train. It's like they stuck model train batteries to the wheels. And I'm sorry, I can't. That's insane. Gets worse on the next slide, though. Hey, Christine. Good to see you. So here's some more gas and electric powered roller skates all throughout history. There's a guy using, see the battery, middle right. Jeff, can you zoom in on middle right? So there's those ski skates, the road, whatever they're called. There's that battery pack thingy making it motorized. And if you move up a little bit, you can see the battery pack on his back. That's the 1920s. I can't with that. So we had electric skates in the 1920s. Here's a guy going to work with his gas-powered roller skates in the 1980s, early 1980s. I honestly can't with this. All right, you can go on.
There's no way they had that kind of technology back then.
That's what I'm saying. All right, so yes or no in the chat. Remember Heelys and Wheelies sneakers? The shoes with the wheels that popped out of the heel? They still sell them today. But do you remember them being a thing before the late 1980s? Yes or no? Okay, are you guys still answering the electric stuff, or are you with the Heelys now? Okay, so Christine says, Heelys, I remember those. I'm asking though, do you remember them before the late 1980s? Yes or no? Because I thought they came out in the mid-90s, says Pushing Buttons. LBK is no on the Heelys. Helen is no. Jency doesn't remember shoe skates at all, but it is possible, Jency, that you didn't have them in your country. It may have only been a U.S. thing. Canada, you know. Christine says no. LVK, same here, 90s. So Jency's a no. Late 80s for Mr. Super Sidewinder. I thought 90s too, says Christine. Not in Europe, says Jency. Jennifer is no. No, my daughter had a pair in 99, says Roger. Don't worry, you can still get them. Angels Don't Fall. Late 80s sounds about right, says Ever Josh. Now, what would you say, Jeff?
Late 90s.
And Ryu says maybe 2000s. Angels Don't Fall is 2000s.
I'd go with that too, yeah.
All right, so we can go on. I had these as a kid. I loved them. Loved them. I'm talking like 4 or 5 years old. I remember them because I loved them so much. They weren't sneakers. Wooden sandal clogs were all the rage in the 70s. But I have no memory of pop wheels or walkie rollies existing. Do you? Now I'm going to show you what they are on the next slides. Let's go on.
What?
Yeah, I can't.
I can't either.
Pop wheels were exactly like Heelys but clogs, while walkie rollies were just clog roller skates. This is nuts. I love my clog sandals. I definitely would have wanted these.
And, you know, you figure you would have seen somebody with them, at least one person.
Keep going. There's more. So here's more pictures of the walkie rolly. Such a stupid name. And then the next one is of the pop wheelie, or whatever it's called. Pop wheels. And then the next one is their logos, which I have problems with. The GNTM is all merged. Pop is merged.
That looks so stupid.
Mm-hmm. All right, what is making me think that all of these could be Mandelas is skates. As we have always known them, with 4 wheels, have been around during all of this. There was no need for any of these roller skates. Like none. No need. We had already perfected it.
Right.
Next slide.
That's a good point.
Next slide. Patented in 1908. The normal roller skate. There's no need for any of that stuff. But go on.
Yeah, why would you need the normal ones if you already had the other stuff?
Yeah, I'm just showing you. Everybody was using regular ones too. (1905), Chicago actually had them first, with a shoe attached. And not a Mandela effect because these are new, but here are a bunch of modern day skates that I had never seen before. Just thought I'd throw these in because they're interesting. Look at the ones in the top left.
What?
How do you go straight? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
I guess it's like a skateboard. It's a skateboard, but on each foot. So you can only go sideways. Seems dangerous to me.
Yeah, me too.
This is suspicious to me because it says motorized roller skates that make 12 miles per hour feel absolutely terrifying on Wired magazine. But then it says buy one, get one free or something. Buy two, get one free. That's suspicious to me. But hold up. Don't go anywhere. So we have like you put your foot into it and it's got wheels on both sides. But then the ones on the right have 2 wheels only on the inside of the foot, or the outside of the foot. The outside of the foot. So it's got no wheels on the inside. It is 2 wheels on the outside. That is so weird. So I just want to put these out. These are new. And on the bottom, they're all electric powered, by the way. Yeah, Jeff. But this is 100% a Mandela for me. Do you recall any of these devices to be used with roller skates or rollerblades or whatever you're using? Does anyone recall holding a motor and a wheel? Has anyone ever seen this before? Yes or no in the chat? It never existed, never happened, no, WTF, no.
Agreed.
I love Jency's answers. What the hell? No, says push the buttons. No, says Jennifer. Never, says Timothy Man. What even is that, says LVK. Christine, LOL, no. Saddle bum is no. Did someone say Weird Al, says Joe Bloor. Welcome to our weird timeline. Only in Florida, says Michael Fontaine. No way, would have been too dangerous. Go-karts. Yep. Yes, top left, says Go-Kart Bob. That looks ridiculous as ever, Josh. Nope for Ryu. Basically, Morgan. It gets worse. It's always going to get worse. You got to know that by now. Those of you that don't know me that well yet, it's always going to get worse. Daniel Wiley, good to see you, says definitely nay. Maybe they don't want to have kids, says Christine. Ah, Gonzo. Okay, let's go on. Guys, this is a Philly company. If anyone should have seen this stuff, it's me. Like, I know the park that they're taking. They're taking pictures in Fairmount Park. I know the park where the photos are taken. This is not right. I can't. This is so messed up. So, go on. Because it gets more. It's weird. It's worse. Look, guys, they've been doing this for years, and back in the day, they used sails. I can't. That's a 1950s woman up there holding a bike wheel with a motor and handlebars.
Gotta zoom in on that.
I can't. Absolutely not. I can't.
Just no way.
That's a kid in the top right, by the way. A child. Looks like a lawnmower motor on a tire.
Yeah, it does. That's crazy.
Harry Potter. But the weirdest thing are the cars. These are working vehicles that look like roller skates. It's not just a few either. This is a thing that I've never knew existed. Did you? Yes or no? Did you know that they made cars look like roller skates? Yes or no? In the chat.
There was an old woman who drove in a shoe.
Oh my gosh. This is insanity.
This is the best one yet.
Jency's yelling at me to stop. It's not me who's doing. I'm just showing you, okay? I'm the one who had to see this first, you know. I told you who to blame. This is all sadly Karen's fault. Her one photo caused all of this.
That's how it happens every time. What the hell?
Yeah, people also use them as decoration inside roller skating rinks, but they are drivable. They are cars.
Wow.
There's so many of them. I can't.
Imagine seeing that driving down the road.
We're going to zoom in on the top left for them.
That's one of the most ridiculous things I've seen yet.
Oh, I wanted to show you that these aren't new. This is an old one that's all beat up on the top right.
Oh my God.
So that's an old, like at least like 15, 20 years old. These pictures are all old. You can tell by the small, just they're small quality. They're pixelated because these are old photos.
That one almost looks like a bumper car.
Yep. You know what they are? They're bowling shoes.
Yeah.
They're bowling shoes on wheels. There's more.
Wow.
Cannot.
You weren't kidding when you said it gets worse.
Yeah, and that one broke down, so it's got to go on a tow truck.
My shoe broke down today.
Pushin says these cars probably smell awful.
What is this?
Yes, actually, I covered that already. That pinballs were outlawed. I already covered that. That is that is 100% a Mandela for me, Daniel. 100%. I covered it about 2 years ago. Oh, look at this one, guys. This is like manual labor pedaling here. It's just faster to walk.
Yeah. He looks even more ridiculous awkward. Wearing the suit while doing it.
Yeah, that's so awkward looking. Like a baby could walk faster.
Yeah. And people just walk by like it's nothing.
I get that the nature of humanity is to always want to improve upon things, but I've never seen so much variety for something that was already perfected at the time. And I have never seen these designs before now.
This is a classic right here. This is one of the best folders yet.
Thanks.
Presentations, I should say.
It was worth the 3 weeks, you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
So it is possible that all of this is just info I didn't know. Sure, but I also think it's unlikely that none of these are Mandelas. Maybe not all, but at least some. Especially the time periods, they're most likely evidence of a different reality from my old one. Like there's no way there were inline skates with 6 wheels in the 1920s. I don't believe it.
That would make the Mandelas though still.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
At least for us, you know.
But what do you think? Do you believe any of this is the Mandela for you? Were you aware of the skate-assisted devices? I'm talking about like the handlebar things with the wheels we were looking at. The sail in the 1920s. It's ridiculous, I think. The skate cars. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And thank you again to Sadly Karen for sharing her find that led to this deep, almost never-ending rabbit hole of a Mandela. Man. So, do we need another break right now? Or do you want to do another one and then do a break?
We only have one more, right?
Well, yeah, but I figured we could do a rewind or something.
Let's just do the break and then the one more.
Okay. So, guys, I'm doing the intro again because last time Jeff's computer crashed and it just ruined everything. So they're asking for a rewind in the chat, so you know. We'll see how it goes because the last one's really short.
Okay,
so
let's
we'll just
do
see how it goes.
Let's do a rewind after the break, and then we'll get to the last one.
I'm already getting your intro up.
Okay.
So guys, 1 second. All right, guys, if you need a snack, want to heat up your coffee, have a smoke, it's the time. Go ahead, Jeff.
The fact is that I don't remember.
Fuck Joe Biden. Trump. Jill, I shit my pants.
Joe Biden, the sicko with preteen fantasies. He wants them so badly, that's why he's so creepy. Behind her, he's sniffing as parents watch on stage. He don't care, he's so sick now, these girls are underage. Don't sniff those, don't sniff those girls, Joey. Don't sniff those, don't sniff those girls, Joey. Jill's getting so jealous, you know how old hags get. Her life is not so easy, changing old Joe's depends. Dementia, frustration, so bad it makes Jill cry. What she must be thinking is, what I marry this guy. Don't sniff those, don't sniff those girls, Joe B. Joe sniffs, he sniffs those young preteen. Joe stalks in the classroom, for a day he will try. Follows her to the bathroom and then unzips his fly. It's no use, he sees her, he starts to sniff and touch. This old man's a pedo, but liberals don't care much. Don't sniff those girls, Joe B. Joe sniffs, he sniffs those young preteens.
I love sniffing little kids. Their hair gives me such a boner. I dare anybody to tell me I'm juggle hoops above a wrong.
But must be right. And Corn Pop wasn't bad kid. And he ran a bunch of bad boys.
Did you hear about Biden? He sniffed another kid's hair today. This is who the Democrats want, crooked, sniffy Joe. Can you believe it?
Don't snap, don't snap toes, don't snap toes, girls joking. Don't snap toes, don't snap toes, girls joking. Don't snap, please don't snap toes, don't snap toes, young freaking. Don't snap toes, don't snap toes, girls joking. Don't snap toes, don't snap toes, young freaking. Don't snap toes, don't snap toes, girls joking.
Are you playing the second one?
Take a look at the face of the Monopoly man. The monocle is missing when I'm misremembering. Mandela effects happening. We keep finding more and more. And I still can't believe that the Hello Clarice line is gone. We're not losing our minds. We're not losing our minds. German attacks on our soil. We keep finding more and more. Black Tom in 1916. History shifted to its core. I don't trust all the maps now, 'cause the whole thing don't look right. South America shifted all the way to the right side. We're not losing our minds. We're not losing our minds. We're not losing our minds. No, we're not losing our minds. So take us home, 'cause we're so Mandela. Take us home to the Sagittarius arm. This ain't our home, oh Lord. 'Cause I've been Mandela all my life, and I can see truth. Go look at your Bible, 'cause the passages ain't right. The wolf lays down with the lamb, but it used to be the lion. I was shocked when I looked at the JFK car. There's 6 people, not 4 now. Tell me who the hell they are. We're not losing our minds. We're not losing our minds. We're not losing our minds. No, we're not losing our minds. So take us home, 'cause you're so Mandela. Take us home. to the Sagittarius arm. This ain't our home. Oh Lord, the things we thought we knew our whole lives have been Mandela. But do you remember, this ain't our home? 'Cause we're so Mandela. Take us home. What do you remember? This ain't our home. 'Cause we're so Mandela. Take us home. What do you remember? This ain't our home. What do you remember? This ain't our home. 'Cause we're so Mandela. Take us home. What do you remember? This ain't our home. What do you remember? This ain't our home. 'Cause we're so Mandela. Take us home. Just take us home. Who the hell gave Scarecrow a gun? Who the hell gave Scarecrow a gun? So dumb. Mandela effect, what have you done? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Scarecrow's got a gun in the Wizard of Oz. Reality has come undone. Many changes, and that's just one. What do we have to do to prove reality has changed to you? Everyone's Mandela affected, but there's nothing wrong with a frame. And now the monocle is missing on the Monopoly Man, and Baron Steam Bears is now Baron Stain. Scarecrow's got a gun. Scarecrow's got a gun. Reality has come undone. No PCH now for Ed McMahon. In this reality now it's untrue. What company did he work with for you? Now it was American Family. Our reality, it has changed. Fruit of the Loom had a cornucopia. Now it has never been there, and we feel like we are going insane. The JFK assassination has changed. Yeah. Now the 6 people in the car, and that's insane. Yeah, there were 4. Reality has changed. Scarecrow's got a gun. Scarecrow's got a gun. Reality has come undone. Many changes, and that's just one. Scarecrow's got a gun. Scarecrow's got a gun. So many changes, and that's just one. Why does the scarecrow have a gun? Who lays down with the lamb? It's not the lion. Now it's the wolf, and we know that's wrong. The Bible's changing, and so are songs. Fruit Loops and Chick-fil-A spelled wrong. Scarecrow's got a gun.
Yay, great job, Jeff. Thank you for sharing them with us again.
You're welcome. I just wish I had a better voice. The songs would be so much better if I did, but at least they're funny.
They're funny and they're good. And I like them. I do. I know that you're just doing them now, but I really do like the Mandela ones. I think we need more Mandela songs in the community.
Well, there's
I
more
really do.
coming soon.
Mm-hmm. So, you want to get Flickr back up? Do you want to save the new one for last? Oh, well, we're going to play it by ear. Because the rewind's kind of short. We are saving the new one
for last.
Oh. No, I was saying if we did a rewind, but we're playing that by ear, right?
We're doing the rewind.
Oh, you picked a rewind? That's good.
I didn't pick one, no.
Oh, well, you pick one.
I'm not good at picking one.
Just pick one like on page 8. Go to page 8 and pick one.
Page 8. Okay.
That way I know it's a presentation and not just random pictures. And it's not too new. He's still picking, guys. Oh, Morgan, I hope your mouth feels better soon.
Me too.
If you can, get as many done as possible at once. It'll save you money. Ooh, see. Oh, and welcome, Preliminal. It's good to see you. It's so hot. The cat came in the room and is standing on the bed with her face in front of the air conditioner.
All right, I'll pick one and you tell me if it's good.
Okay, the cranking sound was Jeff's mouse going through all the going through the Mandela effects, picking one. Sure. Why don't you go ahead and read it? Because I just read that long presentation.
Yeah, I think you need a break from that.
Yeah, just make it full size. You still got the arrows, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. I could be totally wrong on this one. So I'm seeing if any of you have ever heard of or seen a TV show that I have never heard of. Have you ever seen or heard of Fox After Breakfast or Fox Breakfast Time?
So yes or no in the chat. Have you ever heard of Fox After Breakfast or Fox Breakfast Time? Look, I'm a both person, but since becoming sick, it would be wrong for me to have a dog because I would not be able to properly take care of it. I would not be able to give it they need walks. They need people to play with them. It wouldn't be right. It would not be right for me to have a dog. So I'm leaning into the cat person side of me. Because cats are independent. And I think she left me. She left me. Darn. Well, she was here for a little bit. That's nice. Oh, yeah, you can ignore the channels. The channels are local, but this was a national television show. And let's see. Christian says nope. Jency wouldn't because Jency's not in the U.S. Good night, Go-Kart Bob. Thanks for hanging out as long as you could.
Good night, Go-Kart Bob.
Roger says nah. Reddit thinks it's forgotten because it never existed. Jency's answers always make me laugh. Wait, you can't see it? I can see it. They are awesome. They just need a lot of care, attention, and energy, which I don't have. I have the care part, but the energy and attention part's the problem.
Yeah, that wouldn't work out, unfortunately.
No, Fox is a regular station, Jency. It's not just news. It's a regular station in the States with regular programming, not just news. Fox News is just a news program made by Fox. Never heard of it, says Christine.
And I have to mention on another subject real quick, I have to give credit to Brian Stavely for giving me the idea. He didn't really give me the idea. I mean, he sung it on his stream. And I said in the chat, I'm going to write that song. So the Scarecrow's Got a Gun was actually his idea. And I wrote it.
Lula is a rescue. Lula is from the, I think the SPCA. I didn't get Lula. Lula is the store owner below me. Their cat, but I think she's ours now. She's been here for over a month. So I think he just gave her to us. She's just been here a month. And we're not complaining. We're not saying nothing. We're just letting it go.
That's right, Pushing. You were there. I remember.
Shout out to Brian, says Roger.
I didn't even know that he
actually
say that.
He said to Brain. Shout out to Brain.
And I didn't even know that Brian saw me say that in the chat until days later. He's like, "Did you write Scarecrow's Got a Gun yet?" He sent me a message.
Yeah, I will. I am going to mention this. Morgan was telling me if you were in Canada, you make $90,000 or less per year. Starting last Thursday, you can now get dental coverage. They say it is not free, but it is. It's for the poor. And Canada is telling you if you make less than $90,000 a year, you are poor. Maybe Canada should figure out why people making $90,000 a year are being considered poor.
Yeah, how does that even happen?
That is horrible.
Mm-hmm.
You know how it happens? We send money overseas instead of investing it in our own people. Money that they collect from us. That's how it happens.
I just thought of something funny, but I can't say it. Do you know what I'm getting at?
No, I didn't see it. Probably. I'm
making 90,000 and thinking you're poor.
Oh. Oh yes. Oh. Remind me about that. I need to tell you something about that after the show.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm in Philly. I am American. And Jeff is American. I actually only know about 3 or 4 Canadians, which is still kind of cool because, you know, before YouTube, I didn't know anyone outside of my area, you know? The coolest part is Jeff was in the same state that I was in, and we did not know each other at all.
Yeah, my whole
until
life.
After Jeff was in Texas.
Yeah, till I was 37.
Okay, so we can go on to the next slide instead of sitting here. Go ahead, Jeff.
It's a series that ran from 1994 to 1996, but the ads say one title and channel, while IMDb says a different title and that it aired on FX, not Fox. Breakfast time.
Yeah, so I don't know if it was on Fox. If it says Fox on the picture, but IMDb says it was on FX, which was owned by Fox. I think it's Spike TV now. I don't know. It's all confusing.
No, actually, I think it's still, isn't it still FX?
Maybe there is still FX. I don't watch TV
Spike
anymore.
TV was different.
Okay.
That was, what was it? I forgot the name.
It's a subsidiary. Thank you, pushing buttons. FX is a subsidiary of Fox, but they have Fox, not FX, on the advertisements. So I don't know, unless it's on FX, like reruns. I don't know.
I was out of school, so I should have at least seen a bit of this, at least a commercial, but I have no memory of the show. Do you?
It was a morning show with puppets.
I would have remembered that too.
Yeah, same here. If you don't remember it, it never existed. Not always. But when no one remembers it, then I say it probably never did in our reality.
If it had puppets, that's the kind of thing that would have stood out to me. I would have wanted
this was not. Yeah, this was not a children's show. Just to be clear, Jency. This is like a mock-up of a news show with a puppet, and they had guest stars like Gillian Anderson. I don't even know. It was like a morning talk show.
Wait a minute. Was Gillian Anderson's name always spelled with a G?
For me, it was.
I
used to pronounce it Gillian.
Yeah, I know
and I was
that.
corrected to Jillian.
But I don't know if I remember it with the G.
We got a G in the chat from Jency. Not familiar at all, says Christine. News with puppets and real puppets.
Right. Ain't that the truth?
It's pushing. You can go on. So, like, this is scenes from the show and newspaper ads. It was everywhere. It's not like, you know, I mean, I could see if there was only a couple episodes, but it was on 2 years. That's weird.
Yeah. It's hard to completely miss something that's on for a couple of years like that.
Like, at least you would have heard of it.
Yeah.
Roger says, oh, it was for crazy people.
Yeah, so how'd I miss it?
After breakfast, and you're watching that on After Dark. Oh, look, we also had inappropriate periods with Mark Your Calendar. And wouldn't it be Mark Your Calendars?
Yeah. Looks like that's it for that one.
Yeah, that's why it's a short one. The new one's a short one too. Oh, we have a lightning alert. Maybe it's gonna rain. Oh, fingers crossed. Please rain. Oh, I'm so excited for rain.
Guess it hasn't rained there.
70% chance. Yes, we have rain near us, but it looks like it's gonna miss us. We'll see. There's like little splotches of thunderstorms with like big chunks of nothing in between, and that's what looks like it's gonna hit us. The nothing. Oh, I hope so. I hope you're right. Yeah, same, Timothy man. Everyone pray that it actually rains here. Please. That'll drop us 10 degrees. There's a hurricane spreading to unusual areas. Hold on. Let me look. Get my hurricane. Oh, yeah, there it is.
Sandy,
well, that's not unusual. It went right through Texas. That's normal. I'm sorry, what were you saying? Yes. Oh, I'll be right back. Is that what he said? Yeah, it's going to be a tropical storm when it hits Texas. The, what is that, the Yucatan Peninsula? Is that what they call it? That's going to get hit with a Category 2. And once it hits land, it just drops right down to a tropical storm, usually. Unless it's unless it's Hurricane Harvey. That was the weirdest thing ever, where it just sat in one spot and didn't move anywhere. And just, that was horrible. Yeah, this is early. I will say that. It's the time that's weird. It's early. But it's because it's been so hot. It's been extra hot. Josh Marie calendar. That's the Mandela with that. It'll be 88 degrees at 12 p.m. or a.m. Because right now it's 84. Feels like 88 at 3 a.m. Let me see, hourly. Now, I have 93 at noon tomorrow, 93 degrees. And they're saying we have a 70% chance of rain at 3 and 4 a.m., so fingers crossed. Because the next time we have a chance of rain isn't until Wednesday. This is horrible. I need Jeff to get started. I mean, I can put it on the screen, but I can't start until he gets back.
I'm here.
Okay. Well, then here we go, guys. Last one for the night. Here we go. The Unisphere sculpture in Queens is different from my memory. And for those of you that didn't know the name, because I sure as heck didn't, it's the big metal globe of the Earth that's in New York, the wireframe globe. That's what we're talking about. Go on. Look at these similar sculptures. Now think about the one in New York. Is there any major difference that you can think of to the sculpture in New York from these? Can you zoom in on the pictures, let them see it, Jeff? Like, let them really see. Can you think of anything that really looks different for the one that's in New York? Or do they look about the same to you? No, that's a different sculpture pushing. Well, besides Universal Studios, Timothy Man. Doesn't have to do with the size. And the maps don't matter. Like the positions of the maps, they don't matter.
Yeah, size doesn't matter.
Nope, doesn't matter. One is tilted. No, I gave these both as an example. So if you don't know, then no, it doesn't look any different to you. Just say no. I'm just asking if anyone notices a difference. Yes, it does sometimes. That's not good. Not a good answer. She's answering you, Jeff.
Who is?
Christine.
Yeah.
When Timothy Man comes in with this. Hey, Lovey Love, just in time for the last one. I am asking right now, yes or no, if you see any difference. All right, so the question is, think about the sculpture like these in New York City. Do you see, in your mind, do you see anything different from what you see here on the screen? Besides the fact that it says Universal on the one, and one is tilted. The size doesn't matter. The placement of the continents doesn't matter. The tilt doesn't matter. You see a difference. What difference do you see in your head? I don't think they understand the question. The location, they don't know. All right, we're going to go on. We're going on. You'll understand in a minute. I didn't know how to word this. The only difference for me was the rings that go around it. But I have zero memory of the continents being in relief. And what that means, in case people don't know what in relief means, is that they have extra layers of metal to give it texture. I don't remember the continents being textured and sticking up. It looks like little pyramids and stuff. Does anyone remember this? Yes or no in the chat. Do you remember them, it being raised? Like to denote like mountain ranges and stuff like that. Jency says no.
I don't.
I don't either. It looks weird.
Mm-hmm.
I love that as y'all thing, but no, says Lovey Love. I'm just talking about the sculpture itself. Really, there are rings on GTA 4. Palmer says, I don't even remember this thing, but I'm in Canada. This had significance. You'll find out in a minute. All right, we can go on. Just show more pictures of it. Even from far away, it looks wrong because the outline looks chunky because of the 3D look added to this reality's version of the sculpture. See how like it's all bumpy on the edges? That was smooth.
Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't look right.
And yeah, I don't remember the rings either. It looks weird to me. I think it's to denote satellites, and I'll explain to you why in a minute. It was installed for the 1964 to 1965 World's Fair and has looked like this since day one. So they left it up. That's why this is like a well-known sculpture, because it was put up for the World's Fair and left up. A lot of the stuff they put up for World's Fairs are torn down, but this was left in place. It all looks wrong to me, says Roger. Okay, we can go on. I think I have more pictures here. Nope, I've rolled it. I have true residue, drawings of the sculpture, posters, and souvenirs. But I also am including other globes too, just to show you how I remember it. The rings definitely look weird, says Everjosh. Yeah, it was for the future, because they were talking about the, they had Futurama at the 64 World's Fair. So it was like in the future, in 63 and 64. I forget which year. It was 63 or 64. 64. Is when Kennedy did 64 for the Kennedy speech.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go to the moon. We're going to, the moon speech.
Yeah.
So those are supposed to be satellites around the Earth in the future. But look, can you zoom in on these? Like, look at this. I do not remember this at all. It was smooth.
It was.
This is nuts. It looks like pyramids. I can't.
I know it didn't look like that because I've seen like documentaries that showed it. I have videos of about baseball team I follow, the Mets, and they showed the World's Fair when they were building Shea Stadium, how they had the World's Fair right by it, and they showed it, and it was smooth when they showed it in the video.
Hi, Splatter. Sorry. It was that Splatter.
Hey, Splatter.
You can go on. So here are some more pictures, including drawings from the World's Fair, where it looks chunky and it looks wrong. At least it's smooth at the top there.
Yeah.
I saw that in 2019. Pretty sure it was smooth, says Everjosh. No rings, says Jency. All right, so here's more. I'm sorry. Bomber says, I don't remember where I've seen this thing before, but I do feel I remember it being smooth. Read Pushin's comment. Roger says, no way. Nothing to go around. True. All right, so if we zoom in, this is how it looked to me. Smooth. And the left is a World's Fair poster. Can you zoom in on the left one? Nice and smooth. No layers.
Yep, that's how
on
I
the
remember
World's
it.
Fair poster. And that's an actual like souvenir in the top right. It says Unisphere on it. And so is that one underneath, New York World's Fair. Both smooth, not chunky, not layered. Posters, smooth, not chunky, not layered. Guys, I am just talking about the sculpture that has always been there. Well, since the 60s.
And there's Mr. Met.
Holding up the statue, the sculpture that has glitter in it, but it's nice and smooth.
Yeah.
Do you remember the sculpture this way? This is 100% an ME for me. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Guys, the roundness is irrelevant. It's a sculpture that has been there. the sculpture is different from the sculpture I remember.
It's so ridiculous. It's not what it was at all.
It just unbelievably.
And it's not just like there's a few here and there. It's like all over the place.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, it looks insane. Come on. There's no way it was like that.
Absolutely not. Yeah, it's getting old too. Yeah, I actually will have a presentation on the World's Fair. Some found footage of it, like people who went to the World's Fair in '65, I think. That's another thing. I don't remember World's Fairs being more than 1 year, but apparently the New York one was the 1964 to 1965 World's Fair.
I remember in '64.
Yeah, same year, but now it's 2 years.
That doesn't sound right.
That's the way. Go back a couple slides.
Wait, didn't it say 63? Let's go back
No.
to the beginning.
It said 64, 65. You already passed
Oh,
by
yeah.
where I wanted to show.
64, 65. You're right.
Yeah, but if you go forward, there's a poster. You went way too fast. Go forward. Go forward. Okay, wait, stop. Okay, that says 64, 65 on it. See?
Yep.
2 years. I don't remember that. It was just 1 year. And I
Yep.
remember 64.
Yeah, it was just 64.
No, guys, Bomber, there's been world fairs. It was like the Olympics. Like you'd have a World's Fair in different places each year. Or every 5 years or 2 years. I don't know what, I wasn't around. They stopped doing them. But they used to be like the Olympics is every 4 years in a different spot. It used to be, well, now it's every 2 years because they split it up, which is stupid. I liked it better the other way. But yeah, it used to be, I don't know what the year gap was, but the World's Fair traveled to different locations. So 1 year it was in New York, another year it was in Montreal, all over the place. So that's it, guys. I am assuming we'll see you tomorrow night.
I'll be
trying
there.
to get Jeff
If he has a show, I'll be there.
If he has a show, Jeff will be there. If not, maybe we'll do our own. I don't know. I'm trying to do as many shows as I can while I have the premium before it runs out. So, as long as you guys don't mind rewinds, I will do more shows. Can't guarantee I'll have something new for every single one of them. But it is helping me get through my backlog, which is helping a lot. Being able to stream more. And now with Jeff sending the computer. But it's still nice to have you here, you know, Jeff? Like,
yeah. I'm still going to be here.
Yes, you are. That's what I'm saying. If Hebrew doesn't have a show, maybe we'll just do one too.
Yeah.
Instead. If not, let's hope he does have a show, because it'd be good to see him in Amazon Lion. And maybe even Saji.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I just realized Go-Kart Bob went to bed and didn't share his channel. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. See if I can rectify that. He thought he was going to sneak out of here without sharing his channel. I don't think so. There we go. Copy link. Back to the show. So guys, if you're not subscribed, Go-Kart Bob has his phone fixed and he's going to be making new content. Please subscribe. I'm going to pin his channel to the top. Place pin message. There we go. Alright guys, I'm going to do a quick shout out. Let's see who I can see, and if you haven't messaged in a while, just give a wave at the bottom. So we have Super Mario Brothers 3 is here, LVK, Jency, Morgan, and Isabella 2.0 earlier, Saddlebum, Noise Guru, Roger Ledwell. We had Real or Not for Real / Everjosh08, Pushing Button 62. I said Noise Guru, right?
Yeah.
Timoth Man, Lovey Love, Helen Skygazer the Frosty, Daniel Wiley is here, so is Michael Fontaine. Go-Kart Bob was here earlier, obviously. Let's see. Lot of Gencies. Scrolling through the Gencies. Travis Joe is here. Preliminals here.
Yeah. We had Suso for like.
Suso was here earlier. Yep. I said Roger, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The Bomber's here. Christine. I'm scrolling. Wow, still scrolling. Still scrolling. My goodness gracious. I still don't see a different name yet. All Jency. Oh my goodness. Is that everyone? Gotta remember, I can only go back like a half hour in the chat. JC Goof and Mamacita Productions is in the chat. When did you add crazy parody songs?
It's always been there.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm sorry to do this to you, but I'm playing the intro for his music. I gotta see if I put it in there. I don't see no crazy parody songs in that.
It's always been there, though. I had to have that there so they knew what the channel was about. But I guess you just never.
It is a Mandela effect. It is a personal enemy. Yes, 100%. I don't remember seeing that. His name looks so long. Oh my goodness. It takes up the whole width of the chat. Guys, do you remember crazy parody songs after JC Goof and Mamacita Productions? Let me check. All right, well, I'll check with the outro too, because it's in the outro too. But I think I got everybody that I can see. So if I missed you, I'm sorry. Oh, Great Scott, welcome, who just jumped in. And Jency says no, it wasn't there. So he's on my side. See, Roger says no too. It's way too long. Wasn't there. I know. I was saying 3 words at once. Jency's telling you that your name changed, Jeff.
No, it always had to be there so they know what the channel's about.
That is so long. Love be love. I didn't say love be love. I thought I did. I thought he added it recently, says Pushing Buttons.
The first name for the 3rd channel, which this is was originally Crazy song parodies. And then I added the JC Goof Mamacita Productions. And then I added the crazy song parodies to it.
When?
Like a day or two after.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah.
No. Jeff, I'm telling you, it wasn't there last time I saw it.
You just never noticed it.
How can I miss it? It takes up the whole chat.
It always has.
Button says, wow, it wasn't there. We just noticed it, right? We didn't miss it, right, Jency? All right, guys. Before this goes off the rails, have a great night, everyone. Go to bed. It's 3:30 in the morning here. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Smash the tube, smash the tube, smash the tube, smash the tube. Turn the strap off, 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 please turn it off. Why must we watch Friends? 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 I've seen this show about 1,000,000 times. Not even funny when I'm drunk or high. Why must we watch Friends? 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 I'm telling you now for the 100th time. To change the channel, this show is a crime. Why must we watch Friends? 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 That laugh track is so annoying to me. They wouldn't need it if the show was funny. Why must we watch Friends? 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 There's so much better ways to spend my day than watch TV sing down a cat so smelly. Why must we watch Friends? 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 Why must we watch Friends?